All right, well, welcome back to another aftermarket session, and today is Tuesday, Friday, February 9th, and we're just gonna pretty much go over what we saw today, what we did well, what we did bad. So today we took two trades, one on NQ, one on ES. One of those trades we ended up hitting TP1. Runner got stopped at our break even. The other one, we moved our stop loss down, ended up taking a smaller loss. So overall today, um, I'm I'm not mad. Like I feel like we found like a decent trade, but overall I feel like I was just trying to do too much. Like we are in a very bullish market, and both of my trades were shorts, and I feel like I just had the wrong bias. Like going into the market, let's just take a look at ES. We have this hourly fair value gap, and this candle is all you pretty much need to know. Where we draw all the way into that imbalance and then pop all the way back up. So that tells me that your next draw is probably this high that we put in today actually. And so market opens. This is on the 5 minute. We put in that high, and then we quickly sell off. And then this is when we open up around here. We're bouncing off that 15-minute fair value, that hourly fair value gap. Sorry, and let's see. I'm not 100% sure if there is even an entry. Do we have anything? Right here we're forming. There's not really too much of an entry. I mean, from this high to this low, where we like to get a trace into equilibrium, perfectly aligned with this 5 minute high. So I mean, I guess that means our draw is right here. And I didn't really see that. I didn't really pay attention. I was staying patient throughout this, and then this is when things get interesting. This is when I start noticing NQ is already coming up. NQ is already taking out this high. NQ, the high that we got put in at 6:30, we've already taken it out. What is ES doing? ES is lagging behind, and so I saw that very high time frame SMT, and then this is when we get that higher time from SMT. We get displacement. Sorry, let's go over this. This is my first trade. We get a higher time for SMT. Then we get the 3 minute, or I think it might have been a 2 minute. Okay, we come back, we retest that fair value gap, and then this was my entry. This isn't a bad entry. Pretty much went straight down to TP. I had my stop above this. I don't know what TradingView is doing. I have my stop above this wick. TP at this low. No, I had it. Wait. This doesn't feel right. My TradingView. Oh my. Why is it so... My TradingView is just like feeling so weird. And now it removes all my drawings? Yeah, but pretty much I enter in off of this fair value gap. This was like a scalp. My stop was above this high. Take profit at this low. I feel like I definitely had a better risk to reward. That's why I took it. And then my runner was down to here. But this was an okay trade. Just what I was trying to do throughout the day, I was trying to fight the trend. Like clearly we were bullish. Let me go back to this. Like once we see Nasdaq sweep this high and come through it, see that no sellers are stepping in here. This is when you're bullish, and that's where I messed up. And then I also took another trade on NQ on ES. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that was the trade on NQ. TP1 got hit, and then this was the trade on ES. Put the stop right above here, risking 2.5 risk to reward. Entered in as soon as we got into that fair value gap. We were also forming SMT here, and then with the SMT on the higher time frames. NQ has just took out that high, but NQ was starting to displace a little bit. We swept internal, and then this is when we get our displacement downward SMT on the higher time frames, and then back in that imbalance. And then target these equal lows. These were the equal lows that I was really looking for, and I was really hoping that we would sweep. And these are going to act like a magnet later on. So this was a decent trade. I was targeting the equal lows, and then we had a runner down here. Like this honestly isn't a bad trade. I'm not disappointed about how I traded today, but I feel like I'm trying to fight the trend a little too much. Like we are clearly bullish. We do have higher time from SMT, and then a little bit of displacement. I guess you could say this is kind of a trade here, but this is really like not much, you know. Then other than that, I don't really even see any other possible setups. Yeah, so 2 trades today. This week was actually a pretty good week for me. I didn't take any losses this week. Well, this was a very small loss, because I ended up tightening my stop. So that this trade here was a very small loss, $10 loss. That's the NQ trade. The ES trade I had was a very small loss. So I've taken like one very small loss this week, which I would say was pretty good. Let's kind of see what we have going on next week. Okay, Monday we don't really have anything. Tuesday we have CPI. I think I still am going to trade, but if price action just isn't there, then I won't trade. But overall, I think I will be trading CPI. And then we have nothing really Wednesday. Unemployment, retail. I'll still be trading this day as well. But we do have a lot of news. Got to be careful. Obviously, more patient on these days. I might risk a little bit less on these days. And then PPI. And then Monday's a bank holiday. Ooh. So I might not trade this day, but I might just risk less, like since I'm on a demo account. But that's what I'm looking at this week. Today, very bullish, like very bullish. I tried to fight the trend a little bit too much, and I ended up having one trade and then one stop. But I don't really have a whole lot. Like that's all I really have today. Going into the weekend, gonna have a good weekend. This is where the real growth happens, is within the weekend. It's when you're really able to grow. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here, and I hope you have a great great rest of your day, great weekend. Enjoy your weekend, and as always, I appreciate you.